Hello, everybody out there, and I hope everybody's having a very Merry Christmas season this year. And for the Christmas season, I planned on doing a very special video for everybody, and it would be concerning my top 10 Christmas movies that I like to watch during the holiday season, or anytime for that matter. Really, some of these movies are good for a watch anytime, even if it's not Christmas season. But we are coming very close to Christmas. Today is the 16th when I recorded this of December 2016. As you can see, I have my little tree set up and all my stuffed animals and stuff I've gained over the years. I always like my tree, so I just figured I'd use that as the background for my top 10 Christmas movies that I like to watch around Christmas. But it's just top 10 Christmas movies, period. So to kick it off here, I had to start this video out, this list out actually, with a couple movies that have to do with Christmas, but they don't really, embody the Christmas spirit really that much. They're more involved with other storylines, but they are very Christmassy, which is the reason that I would put both of them on the list. First one would be Home Alone, a John Hughes film. This one takes place around Christmas time. Kevin McAllister has to fight off a few robbers, aka the Wet Bandits, to fend off on his house while he's left home alone. I'm sure everybody has seen the movie. I don't want to give too much away on the movies, but that would be my number 10. I'm going from 10 to 1. Home Alone. Yes, it is a traditional Christmas movie for a lot of people. But in my opinion, it's not actually a Christmas movie, but it takes place during the season and has Christmas music in it and everything like that. So it's very enjoyable to watch around the holidays. So Macaulay Culkin, Home Alone. My number 9, just out of because I would rank these higher, but they're not really embodying the Christmas spirit. It's Gremlins, a Steven Spielberg production with Joe Dante directing. It takes place, he gets a Christmas gift from his dad, which is the Mogwai Gizmo, and then all hell breaks loose on Christmas Eve with the Gremlins. So you have a very Christmassy vibe. Once again, Christmas music used throughout, decorations for Christmas. You see Christmas lights. It's not really a Christmas movie, but in my opinion, it is. So I'm going to put that at number 9. I would have ranked it higher if it was more of a Christmas vibe on this list. One of my favorite movies of all time right here. And this is the special edition version there. So, Home Alone, then Gremlins. We are now on number 8 here. And at number 8, it was hard to choose between which one. But I'm going to put Disney's Mickey's Christmas Carol here. This was the 30th anniversary edition that I just picked up. This is a great watch. It is a take on the A Christmas Carol story, but involving Disney characters like Scrooge McDuck as Ebenezer Scrooge. You have Wise Ghosts, Goofy and Jiminy Cricket. Just appearances from all the Disney characters are up in here. More of the popular ones. You see Donald Duck there, Mickey and Minnie. So it's just a really, really good take on it too. It's not actually a very long movie either. It's only 58 minutes, but there's some screenshots from it. Digital restoration they did on this vid, but I'm going to put that as a Christmas watch. Ever since I was a kid, I like to watch this movie, Mickey's Christmas Carol, around Christmas time. So that's going to be number 8. Now we're down to number 7, and this is another one that I used to watch as a kid all the time. It is A Christmas Carol starring George C. Scott, directed by Clive Donner. I always remember watching this. My dad had it on video cassette taped when I was a kid. I always thought George C. Scott, who plays Patton, did a hell of a job as Ebenezer Scrooge in this. And as I said, I'm not, going to try to give away most of the movie plot, but most people know what A Christmas Carol is. Obviously, you can tell it is one of my favorite Christmas stories of all time. So I'm going to put that one here at number 7, and it's the George C. Scott, A Christmas Carol. Check it out. Highly recommended. The next one will be let's see here. Yeah, the next one's going to be it's 2 videos, but I'm putting them as both at number 6 because they are both directed by Rob Zemeckis. and that is once again A Christmas Carol, and he directed this, and it has a hell of an voice acting job by Jim Carrey, you know, in the motion live capture animated movie that they did. So it's Jim Carrey's A Christmas Carol. And then also a Robert Zemeckis film, it's The Polar Express, which Tom Hanks does an extraordinary job in this. And it's like the Robert Zemeckis, you know, 2 Christmas movies that he did, so I couldn't really make up my mind which was better. I think maybe Polar Express is probably better than A Christmas Carol, but it's a toss-up, man. He did a hell of a job on both of these. So Robert Zemeckis, A Christmas Carol, and The Polar Express at number 6. Sorry with the confusion there. I kind of, you know, set this up a little bit before. I didn't remember if I counted them as 2 or 1, so that was what the mix-up was there. Next, it's Christmas Vacation, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Here's the special edition, you know, starring Chevy Chase, the Griswold family, and it's just hilarious. If you are a fan of the Christmas, or a fan of the vacation movies, you would definitely love Christmas Vacation if you have never seen it. And I would guess that most people have saw this by now. It's on around Christmas on TV a lot. So here's the special edition of it, Christmas Vacation. It's awesome to see a Christmas with the Griswolds. Cousin Eddie makes his arrival and everybody. So it's pretty good. I'm going to put that, you know, at number 5. So here's number 4. And that would be A Christmas Story. Peace, harmony, comfort, and joy, maybe next year. And I have always loved this movie since I was a kid. These last 4 were really hard to judge between which one I was going to place at 4 and 3. But, you know, Ralphie, I mean, it's not the greatest Christmas movie of all time, but it embodies the Christmas spirit so much. And there's so much in here that's so classically, you know, funny to me. There he is in the bunny suit, which always kills me, that scene. I mean, it's just so classic. There's a Flick. Yeah. I don't know if that... I think it's Flick gets his tongue stuck up there. Yeah. But, yeah, there he is in his epic visit with Santa Claus. This one's always on TV around Christmas time, too. And I think that's another reason when I was a kid I used to watch this so much that it's kind of engraved into my head to watch around Christmas time. But definitely going to put at number 4. It is a great film, too. I love the narration, you know, as the story goes along, the lamp that his dad gets and all that. So there's number 4, which was really hard to place between that and this one. This is a great film here, animated Dr. Seuss film, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. This was the 50th anniversary edition that I had here. And what you can't beat is Boris Karloff did the voice in this, and I mean, it's just incredible. It's a 1966 film. If nobody has seen I know they made the live action one with Jim Carrey starring as the Grinch, but you have to love, you know, The Grinch That Stole Christmas, one of the more magical Christmas movies, and you know, it's really great for kids too to check out. I know last year they did a Grinch like themed Christmas deal in a town not too far from where I live right now, and everybody just enjoyed themselves so much. There I have his dog there, has a stuffed animal as well. You can see him right there. Oh yeah. So The Grinch That Stole Christmas, I'm going to place at number 3 on this list. And number 2, I have to place Miracle on 34th Street. And this is the original 1947 version here of A Miracle on 34th Street. One of the greatest Christmas films, in my opinion, of all time. And I did a Christmas collection, a Christmas movie update, which you can go up to the right here and click on the suggested video box up to the right. I'll have it there for you to check out. But on that video, I had a few comments of people saying they have never saw the original Miracle on 34th Street, and what they remember is the 1994 version of A Miracle on 34th Street, which also had 2 thumbs up, you know, by Siskel and Ebert. So it was a good film, a very good film, And I'm going to place both of them at number 2 because people really enjoy both versions. But I'm going to say right now that if you have not seen the 47 version, I would definitely go out and pick this up. I think I got this for like $10 at Walmart lately, and it's a 2-disc set with a lot of extra features, and it has the black and white and the new color version. So if you have not seen the original movie, I would definitely get out and pick this up right away and add to the collection, or the Christmas section of your collection. So number 2, definitely Miracle on 34th Street. Just a magical Christmas movie. And my number 1 Christmas movie of all time to this day, It's a Wonderful Life, starring Jimmy Stewart, Donna Reed, James Stewart as he is depicted there. This is the Platinum Anniversary Edition. This was directed by Frank Capra. One of the most magical Christmas movies of all time. It's one of those ageless movies that improves with age, and I've watched this just here lately, and I mean, I still love this movie to this day. This had the color version and the black and white version. I did never see the color version until I picked up this DVD here, and I have the VHS of this as well. But I'm not going to give away what happens in this movie. I'm just going to say there was a couple people who have never saw It's a Wonderful Life that commented on my videos as well. And if you have never saw this, I'm ranking this, number 1 of 10 of my Christmas movies. So, I mean, that says something right there if you value my opinion at all. I'm sure it's number 1 on a lot of people's lists, though. But, yeah, It's a Wonderful Life, number 1. So, that is my top 10 Christmas movies, of all time that I like to watch around Christmas time, and there they all are bunched up. But I want to thank everybody for tuning in and watching as always. Make sure to give me a subscribe if you like what you see here and this is your first time viewing. I want to thank everybody who has subbed lately. Make sure you drop a comment below and give me a top 10 of what you think are your top 10 Christmas movies. I don't just value my opinion. I like to see other people's opinions as well. Or if you have a different order on what you think these movies should be in, I'd be interested to see that as well. Yeah, I want to thank everybody who has tuned in lately and watched. And if this is your first time, yeah, as I said, make sure you subscribe, comment. Make sure you give me a like if you like what you see too. And I want to wish everybody a very, very Merry Christmas and a very happy rest of the holiday season. And yes, Merry Christmas, everybody. And as always, you gotta love it. You gotta love Christmas time. And peace out.